Okay, I'll admit it. I don't know the King's work. I don't know his work very well. Jack Kirby, the King. I know of his stuff in Fantastic Four I've read. I've never read the Captain America. I've never read New Gods. I know everyone's going to unsubscribe. I'm sorry. I confess. Part of this whole process is that I learn, I grow, as well as share what I know. That rhymed. And part of it is to learn new stuff, even little old me. So, Jack Kirby on my list of guys that I know are great, but I don't have volumes of Jack Kirby. But let me tell you right now, when I saw freaking Kamandi for $3, and this is ragtag, jacked up reader copy in a freaking thrift store, one of those antique shops in Santa Barbara on State Street, California, United States of America, I said, I'm going to get this damn thing because I've heard so many good things about Kamandi. And I don't even know Kamandi. I picked up Kamandi, and I said, okay, I get it. I'm getting the power. Now, I've done the videos. I did the Sergeant Rock stuff, and I like him. But I'm not a master of his work. But let's look at this. As far as themes and stories and things like that, the theme is fish out of water, boy, kind of like Thunder the Barbarian. He's the last boy on Earth, right? He's in a world of not alien, but like anthropomorphic monster men, right? Animal men. He's the only human that I know of. Again, I've only read one issue, so comment with all your knowledge on Kamandi. Published by DC Comics. This was in 1974, so a while back. And this is right in the middle of a conflict. He's in this kind of a rodeo kind of arena of death kind of match where him and this grasshopper like steed are dueling with these other animal men, monster guys. And so there's a lot of high adventure. It's exciting. I can't tell you what the theme is other than, he's up to his eyeballs in danger. Very actiony, very fun. And I want to definitely show some of this to you because I'm going to get more of this. I'm digging Kamandi. And I see just kind of the fun stuff. And I'm seeing also some of the stuff in Fantastic Four. Like this is that kind of like his style. So I'm digging it. Let's go ahead and turn the camera over a little bit and just look at some of these pages and check out the art of Jack Kirby's, one of his masterpieces. Notice he wrote this, wrote and drawn by Jack Kirby. And let's break down the inker because, hey, he's an inker. Lettered and inked by Mike Royer. So turn the camera over. Let's look at freaking Kamandi. I'm serious.
Are you ready?
Okie dokie, boys and girls. Let's check out Kamandi. Yeah, it is a reader's copy. It is kind of burnt and destroyed and whatever, but you know what? I don't care. Okay, so just look at the cover. This is actually pretty cool stuff here as far as like, it's just kind of fun action. It's a great little pose here. He does do some kind of interesting things with muscles and anatomy, and I'm sure some people ding him for that. But honestly, it's like a style thing, right? It's like, am I gonna bust Jim Mafood, or Scotty Young or somebody because the anatomy's not right? No, dude, it's a style. It's like, it's about conveying something, right? What are they trying to convey? So in this, he's conveying the strength, the power, the wide stance. So good. We're not going to worry about the block freaking quadricep. We're not going to worry about that. There's one thing I never could understand is these little wiggly lines here. Do you see these little wiggly lines? Let me show you what I'm talking about. These little things, I have no idea what these are. I thought he only used them for like metal, like Iron Man and stuff. but he puts some places. I don't get that. Okay, that's my only like comment. I don't get that part of it. If you know what the wiggly line is supposed to represent, I don't know. This is just kind of a fun image. It's a great kind of opening page. And boom, look at this. Talk about opening pages. How about this double page spread? All kinds of stuff going on. I mean, when you look at this, by the way, Jack Kirby was renowned to be super fast. Like, he could bang this stuff out. And especially now he's got this inker here. I mean, it really looks great as far as just, you got the Kirby crackle here, the fire. This would look beautiful black and white. I love the tank stuff, this machinery, the twisted metal. That's hard to do, He doesn't use that much hatching either. It's almost like Toth in the blocking of the black, the spotting of the blacks, not a lot of lines, not a lot of scratchy stuff in here. It's actually pretty much, done. He's got some cross contours, but it's not a lot. It's pretty simple. We got this crazy little steeds and these cool costumes and stuff, and Catman there. I like the way it's inked too. This is brush. A lot of this is brush. I mean, you can tell it's all brush there. So just this alone, I think, is way freaking cool. So how you like them apples? Again, the story is there's not too much depth in it right here in this issue. It's just he's trying to escape. He's in this arena of death, and he's trying to get out. And that's all I know, at least. There might have been more in the issue before this, but that's what I got. And you see him moving, and he's got the rope and the steed. He's like, you got to get up. Come on, Click-Clack. Click-Clack, get going, brother. Now, when you look at this, I'm like, is that a robot? No, it's just a creature. That's just the way he draws these, like, hard carapace, I guess, in a way. There's the cat dude. Oh, the cat dude is his buddy. I know that much. Someone's going to be like, you don't know much about comics. Shoot, I can't remember his name, darn it. We'll see it here in a minute, though. And they broke up in these little chapters. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe that's just the way he wants to. But he's got these little, like, act breaks, which are kind of fun. So here's chapter 2. I really like this, too. I like the kind of military kind of iconography. That's almost reminds me of like that kind of the Nazi, like, scepter thing that they had on their flags and stuff. I like these big hands, too. These big, gnarly, big old Kirby hands, I dig that. There is something cool about it. And the more I look at it, the more I'm like, man, it does remind me of Toth. And it reminds me of some of these kind of old school guys. And he was not a big reference either. I think a lot of this was just his brain coming up with, craziness. Not that he would need to get a freaking picture of a grasshopper to do that, but, he's not like looking up costumes and kind of like taking photographs. This is just his noggin. This is pretty yelled up pretty bad, but that's okay. And then there's Kamandi here, and he's got a little battle damage on the face there. Classic blam. This is kind of like outdated. We don't really see this kind of like gunfire stuff anymore. Chapter 3, great splash pages. I love these little things. Yeah. And now he survived. He won the tournament. There's these girls that are his pride. This is kind of funny. He's like, hail to the winner. Backers be proud. Winners get prizes. There you go. Aren't you happy? Look at these prizes. These women are your prizes. Come here. Have these chicks. You win me too, Kamandi. I'm also a prize for winner. Spirit! I'm glad you beat him. And then she's like, we're people. Don't you get it? You can't just give us prizes. It's kind of funny. It reminds me of that Planet of the Apes. And I'm assuming this came out before Planet of the Apes. No. No, Planet of the Apes came out in the 60s. Take that back. Maybe this was inspired by that. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know the history. I'm coming in straight, kind of a bit blind, but really amazed by the art. Some of these things are interesting. I'm not quite... This I read really well. I guess this is just the top of his head there. Kind of interesting. You don't see that kind of a pose. You don't see this kind of a frame much. This you see, this kind of a three-way, extreme foreground, and then background there. Figure layout, that looks good. Yeah. It's pretty cool, man. I'm digging it. That was it. So I don't know why I like the clothing, the drapery stuff. I like the big hands. I like the creative characters and kind of fun adventure. And that's what I feel like this is all about, is that kind of like this kind of a fun adventure story. So just a quick video, not very long, didn't go into much of it, but I would like to go back and revisit this, maybe get a couple trades, read the whole arc, maybe then talk about like plot, story, and themes. But as far as like visual and just like the sense of adventure and fun, definitely here. This might be... I need to do New Gods next and kind of a little taste a little bit of that, but this is pretty freaking cool. So thanks again for watching and subscribing and all that stuff. So excited to have you guys with us. It means a lot to me that you watch and that you interact and have fun, and have a good one. Bye.